Hello everybody and welcome back for episode 9 of my Endless Legends Let's Play series. We are on my Draken campaign, where we are, in true Draken fashion, trying to push the diplomatic victory, as that is apparently the kind of people they are. We are almost 20% of the way there. No, we're 21% of the way there now. We have jumped up a tiny bit. We were 19 the last time I looked, a couple of turns ago. But we have pushed through a couple of treaties, and we are also now at peace with 4 people. So I now have a ticking diplomatic points score per round of 9. Now, this means that if I keep going at the current rate, it will take me, give or take, slightly less, because I'm going off a 20% average here, about 200 more turns to get the diplomatic victory. However, every time you push a diplomatic treaty, you do decrease that because you do in fact earn bonus diplomatic points. So my goal is to have it done before turn 200. That's not in 200 turns, that's before 200, which is in 115 turns. My extreme goal, which I'd love to be able to do, is to have it done more like by turn 150, 160, but we'll see what we can do. This is my first playthrough. I am gonna be pushing things as best I can, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's only on normal. Like I said, it's the first campaign I've done, and so there's a lot of stuff I quite frankly had absolutely no idea about. I've not done particularly great in terms of my setup, but it's salvageable. It's not terrible. It is salvageable, and we shall keep trying to push it forward and see where we end up. Now, what we're doing from the last episode, we have 2 settlers coming down to settle 2 more regions. We have 1 scout basically running all the way across the map to try and get a hero, to get him safe and happy and get a second hero in my realm. We are losing far too much dust, quite frankly. And more to the point, you 2 guys can jump in there. We can maybe stick a guy in. In fact, yeah, I'm going to stick 1 guy in dust right now. So I get 7 per turn from that. Yeah, you're getting a fair bit. You're probably getting nothing. No, you're not. Let's stick 1 in there. Minus 13. It's definitely an improvement, but it's still not good enough. We do need to start building a lot more dust improvements. I'm going to get access to a couple of ocean tiles. Well, the first thing I'll probably try and do, I say, is build a boat. I probably haven't even got boat building technology. No, I have not. So that comes next, which will take me an extra 4 turns after this one. So we're in 5 turns, but that's fine. It's not even built for 5 turns. But at which point then I will build at least 1 boat, so I can run around and hopefully attempt to get a whole bunch of outposts and try and dominate the sea, because that would be a huge boost to my economy. So, without any further ado, let's end this turn. We have done everything we need to do from the end of the last episode, and let's see what happens, shall we? Oh, we definitely built something here. A central market. Oh no, that's what we've just researched. Minimize that. We have just built a sewer system. These people are all nice and happy. Exchange from Era 2. Requires an income of 20 from the city tiles. Plus 10 on the city. Plus 25 experience when recruiting a unit on units. Minus 2 from upkeep. So as long as I have at least 20 on the city tiles, I can then build 1 of these to get me an extra plus 10. The city with the improvement will need a minimum of 20 food from district/exploitation tiles. That will get me an extra 160 dust. However, the next thing I feel like building here, yes, it'll only take me 2 turns, is the central market. Go halfway. Scan ahead, basically. Let's go all the way. Keep coming around where you coming. And you build me a city. There you go. We have placed our next city. We'll jump into that in a second. You keep grabbing me some pearls. Yep, you just start moving down into that area. Okay, so we are next going to learn about boarding vessels so that we can basically build one. And as I mentioned, minor faction assimilation. Now, these are the ones I'd rather because I get a lot more. I get influence per pacified and rebuilt village. Now, unfortunately, there's no villages at this point because I need to rebuild them. But I'm actually just going to go and take that there so I don't mess it up in the future. But those are the ones I want. You're the one that I want. You are the one I want. There's a little bit of grease for you. So, we're going to start here. The first thing we want is a mill foundry. This village has been converted. It has? Huh. That needs to be rebuilt, and that needs to be rebuilt. That's fair. That is going to be a job. Oh, wow. They've just been grabbed by these guys, by the looks of it. They are now, however, in my territory, so are technically breaking treaties. But anyway, we'll jump down and we'll take these guys out. It's only one guy, so it should be fairly simple, we all hope. Famous last words. You're going to take me another 3 turns to get to that city. And sort of double checking through. Let's end that turn. Oh, and it looks like we're going to move into a dusk eclipse. Encounter a minor faction. With it, the influence of your empire. Level up and... oh, I've done that and I got imperial coinage. Very nice. Diplomatic treaty on empire during... oh, so there you go. Treaties cost a lot less. Leave the pearls and leave our lands. The queen has spoken. I'm not in your lands. But sure. Keep talking nonsense. No, come this way. Don't go out of your way, just... ah, ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. Come that way. And then get it. 15 adamantium. I actually really wanted the dust, if I'm perfectly honest. I am going to fight this manually because I feel like I will lose a unit if I don't. So let's ready to fight. Oh wow, what are you guys doing all the way up there? One, two, three, four. Yep. Let's ready that. You go to there and attack, you go to there and attack, you have to go to there and attack. Yeah, you guys both just come charging in. Let's see what happens. Now, I'm not sure if making him use his... oh, that's just terrible. Now I feel like I'm going to lose a unit just because I took charge. I'm not sure if that makes him skip his go entirely. I'm not sure if he still gets his movement, if he has any. Whether he just loses his attack. Where are you guys going? Oh, that was a terrible move. A terrible, terrible move. Well, you guys are going to kick it off, right? No, you're going to kick it off. Okay, no, you attack him. You have a speed of 3. Cool, and then you should be able to run in there and take him out as well. Well, hey! The table's turned this time. I got a free attack as opposed to him getting a free defense. Wow, my guys really don't do much damage, huh? Wow, like my militia is better than my units. I've really got to look at that. Oh, talk about holding on by a hair's whisker. I mean, yeah, my attack is pretty low, that's why. Damage is roughly equivalent, but the attack is so low that it just... So let's just have you move back here. You can hopefully finish him off, and if he's still standing, anybody else can join in. Oh, I thought he was about to explode. Ouch, a minus 66 on that retaliation. There you go, that's the fight. Wait for everyone to just run around a bit helplessly. Because they don't know what they're doing anymore. And there you have it. Minimize. So I've got 3 villages I need to rebuild on that area. We just want to build a... Ah, yes, to upgrade this to level 2. Very nice, very nice, very nice. But then next... we want... I can't actually build my own demons. Oh, because I've assimilated them, but I haven't actually got... I'm going to build me a central market. It should give me plus 10% when my people are happy. Is not a pearl, it is my building. I always do that, like every single time. I think I don't know, I thought I might potentially get a double search because let's get a bit more dust, please. Thank you. And then nothing of interest. I need to go. It's just that's where I'm heading for. So let's have you next. And then we'll hit you and then come across to you, where I should get my hero. And then so buildings are fine. I met the 2-headed archers called the Tetikes. That was that one. Yep. He's not happy with me. Shock and horror. I went through a bunch of ruins. And I fought a fight. And apart from that, let's see what happens next. Gain has the whole bunch of militia have gone up. Gain has just gone and built a central market. Very nice. Look at that. I'm finally making some dust. Huzzah. Lingain, I could probably do, yeah, with having roads built. Won't get me any trade with them, but it will start to connect all of my provinces. Yeah, definitely need more science, just everywhere in general. Yeah, let's go and build that. That will pretty much crush the... Well, in fact, no, that should actually start trade with these people, so that might actually help my dust a little bit more again. We shall find out. Palladium. You guys are going to come down to there. Come on, dust. Thank you. Maybe. Although, no, I haven't got the heroes part of it, have I? Well, that sucks a little bit. Gold. For 25 gold, I will pay 21 dust. So what you're saying is... I know, because that's now Quicksilver. Of course. For Quicksilver, you will pay 26.8 for 28. If I buy this, does it disappear? No. Oh wait, that is for 1. I thought that was a bit cheap for 20. For 28 of it. Yes, I bought 1 Quicksilver. Slightly different. Alright, well, I now own 1 Quicksilver. There you go. Didn't think I wasn't quite getting the deal I thought I was. So, continue to look through my armies. Who am I looking at? Ah, a settler over there. Next turn we can build that city up. And then, yep, you. Show me the dust. New faction, the Delvers, the Dwarven Miners, basically. Hey, 130 dust. Glowing with supernatural vigor in the dark of the ruins, a group of haunts circulate around broken shards of a yellow crystalline object. You approach, and they eye you curiously. What are your theories on its nature? An apparition asks. Take your time, it has lain here for centuries. Develop your scientific knowledge in the hopes of better understanding the crystal's origin and purpose. Discover a total of 3 science-based technologies from any eras, and I will gain exotic armor. Sure, I can live with that. That's just basically something that will happen over time, and I get another free technology from it, so why not? And so yes, the building is done. All of those will be done. Let's keep pushing forward. Construction crew. Oh, there you go. Apparently I've already discovered 3 things. Surprised that wasn't 3 from the point it was given to me. It's what it usually is. Unlocks tier 3 armors made of titanium or glass steel. Very nice. Next, via the Empire plan, raise your science ministry by 1 more level than previously. Oh, really? Urken Lice are coming for a fight. Let us... So as in by my Empire plan, which is this, raise my science by 1 more level than currently, which is... I've gone up an era, clearly. Or have I? Yes, because that did get me to 750. Okay, so now apparently I want 1,000, I believe. That's fine. Get a nice 132 a turn, and that'll last for at least a couple more turns. I have found nothing of interest. Let's go and get our hero. And I have met... Resource per passive item. Oh, nice. Quite like these guys. The Dorgeshi. +4 movement. I'm actually going to jump back to here to grab this before I get to the ruin, to be honest. And who else have we got for movement? Wait, who are you guys? Oh, you guys. Search. Show me the money. 100 dust. Second new city built. More to the point, yes, that has disappeared. Where has he gone? Nope, he simply moved. He did not get taken over. He simply jumped across. And we still want Quicksilver in this era. So, yeah, so we've now thrown down another one, and we are content. We're going to chuck that into there. And of course, we're going to start by building a mill foundry. So we're actually going to chuck that in there. Because that takes us from 19 to 10 turns. With you, that's a good point. We'll stick one in there. Very nicely drops that, and we'll stick you in there. Something I definitely didn't do when I started. So that's just been built. That's all good. Just a lovely little path if I really wanted to use it, coming down this way. These guys have now been completely hemmed in, which is perfectly fine. And I believe, yep, they did not build next to the ocean, so they are stuck where they are in there for now. Of course, they don't actually have to build next to it. You can jump. But in terms of a normal growing... yeah, that's a broken city. That's a broken city. And so the last people to move would be you, and I'm going to get you guys to come back down here. Cool, and in terms of things being built, Dinya got the central market. Oh, I'm now on a -8. Fantastic. Oh yeah, I pulled a few people off dust in several cities. Let's... yeah, sure. Let's build that. Ah, yes, and the fight that is happening. Sweep, strike back, and they also get a second counter, which sucks. They have very low defense and attack, though, which, well, wouldn't be too bad. I have very high defense, so that'll definitely help with that, but they do have pretty high damage. Let's jump in. Let's fight this myself. And I want to fight this in... you are not starting there. I want to fight this in such a way that they get bottlenecked against me. What's their movement? 3. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what I can do. Let's ready that there. Speed of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. In there, technically, but I can't tell him to go there. It's a pain. Get as close as you can to there. And you, who has a range of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, you can attack there. Done. Launch. Nice. 75 damage. Ah, they crumbled a little bit easier than I was thinking they were going to. Are they on full health? I can't quite see that bar. I think that's just all one colour. Yes. Sure, what does that do for me? I mean, they get a second counter, so it's still gonna give me a little bit of damage. But with that heal, I should be pretty sweet. Yes, that's alright. Like I said, with that heal, we're all good, to be honest. Lies the dead. How dare you land on my shores? As we checked. It is ready to be assimilated into your empire. They are, you are correct. But I don't have any slots. Alright, so let's keep pushing forward. That's making me press the button again. Okay, everybody is on a base of content, which makes me quite happy. Because I can get a couple of good researchers in. Right, let us... We want, basically... +1 trade routes max on city. That is definitely one for the future. We're not quite at that stage yet. Cargo docks is definitely one. But no, one I do want is that one. -25% expansion disapproval. That, I think, will be quite nice. Will very much help stabilize my cities. So we'll chuck that in. I mean, unfortunately, it's a 7. Not too fussed about that. Oh, in fact... So let's switch these around. Maybe we can get a bit more science before we get to that point. So that'll take... Oh, even then, that'll take me 5 turns. You know what? Let's keep it as it was. Things are just far, far too expensive for me. And I do need 1,000. I've still got 6 turns. How long... Can we see... one more turn on that. So that will probably drop by a bit. But still, let's see... They haven't got any nice technologies they might wish to share. That is literally the one that I was looking at that I want. This is a level 1 I would like to add technology. This is also a level 1 technology, and apparently it barely even scratches it. For them to consider it, I would need to, yeah, basically jump up to something like that. Let's try someone else, shall we? Metropolitan promotion, no. So... You've all basically pushed down the same things. I would quite like Mercenary Market, actually. So on that... Look at these things. These things don't even scratch it. So we're obviously not going to get that off you. So no, let's get back and let's have... Yep, sorry, the one I was after to begin with. And you want tier 2 weapons. We'll give you an open pit mine. I mean, that's fairly... And the titanium will allow you to get... On that, does that mean... Well, you're getting it from somewhere, clearly. Kind of tempted not to give you an open pit mine. That's just because it counts me giving all of it to them. Do you know what? I'll give you the open pit mine. It's fine. 2 for 1, though. In fact, no, I'm not going to do that. How about let's just trade some resources? How much dust? You won't even give me... Wow. 20 dust for 20 titanium, and it's that low. 1 titanium in the market will cost probably 25. That's ridiculous. Apparently doesn't want my titanium at all. Well then. I guess that's you. You're a bust. Titanium, glass, steel, emeralds, wine, pearls. You have... You do have some palladium and some dye. Very nice. They're getting plus 241. I need to up my game. That's all I can say. Of course, I can run through their troops because we're at peace. Oh, wow, we have more lice. Where are you guys coming from? And 30 more dust. We are going to auto this one. Could hopefully do as well as the last time, at least. No, we took a lot more damage, but that's fine. That's fine. We will heal very easily. So yeah, I said I'm going to jump back and grab this first. Go and search this ruin. And hopefully get myself a hero. Oh my dear lord. Take the wounded hero to the marked city to recover. What city is this? Edinia. Not a problem. Whilst I am here, whilst I have a lot of movement, for a start, what are we getting here for the second round? Getting Glasssteel. 10 pearls. We'll be having that. Jump into there, we'll jump into there, and then we'll slowly basically start making our way back to the right. We'll scoot down and hit into Edinia. And the last guys. Oh, you have one bit of movement left. You can come up this way. Why are there so many lice turning up here all of a sudden? What's been going on? Cool. You've got just so much stuff to push through. So much. Ah, yes, I need to wait for that to finish before I can do that. Let's end that turn. Please. And see if we can't get a boarding ship. What do we drop? I'm still on plus 141 apparently. And the dust has also disappeared. Huh. Yep, I've mostly recovered. And they're only on half health, so we'll auto that one as well. And so that was the things returned to normal. A couple of things built. Right, so let's start. Let's go around our armies. Yeah, you guys don't actually need to come back here anymore. Ah, you can come this way. We've got an unexplored ruin here. And who did win this? Ah, they won it. Hey, beat them as well. Poor guys. They got nothing. They got one little region. They've had everything taken off them. Let's come back here and just... Oh, wait, I was just... Ah, never mind. It's okay. I'm not going to bother going back for it. Bring you guys back up this way, I suppose. I might just go and take those guys out again. And right, go into the buildings. Lingane. What was supposed to become production powerhouse hasn't quite gone in that direction. We can definitely get a nice easy bit of science from those two, so we'll chuck those in. And yep, we now have a dock. Cost me 5 turns, or I could simply buy it at... Oh. 181. So I'm actually just going to chuck 2 of those in. Oh, dye deposit, definitely. Get that thrown in. And then after that, it is definitely the sewer system. And then the Empire Mint. Not the most conventional order to build things in, but obviously it's not my first city. Dyes I very much want because they are allowing me to keep boosting my influence, which has just crashed. Allow me to keep boosting my influence input, which I very much need to keep up. And yeah, and so obviously after that, I've just got a few. I could probably do get an adamantium deposits as well. That's a good search. And so yeah, let's end that turn there. And then away, hey, I have ocean access. Oh, got 160 dust for that. Very nice. We also have some building the logic nursery. Bring both hope and worry. While their empire is more secure, the murmurs they hear from the planet and its people are unsettling. Kahangana sleeps and considers. So now the other one wakes up. Bring up from others who have fewer scruples, minor factions. They will also access their knowledge and artifacts. Sight and sound of the Logic Nursery give some solace in this strange place, but she feels the same gnawing unease as her sister. Doubtless they had many means to listen and study the planet, but the knowledge of these ways disappeared when they warred upon themselves. She is loath to inspect ruins and desecrate their remains. The very thought is unpleasant to Prapaheni. Instead, she decides to work methodically through the many minor peoples they have encountered, speaking to their scouts and their wise men to see what information they have gleaned. This is and always will be the role of the Draken, to protect and guard the lesser peoples, to maintain things as they are in a world of chaotic change. Should it be too worrying, a trip back to the security of Drakenholm may be necessary in order to explain, consider, and decide. Assimilate 2 minor factions and make sure you have at least 5 villages pacified and built within your empire. We get Inspiring Leader and Army Vision Range Boost 3. Very nice. How am I doing on this? We've got 3 there, and then so we need to basically rebuild the Kazanji villages. Once I've rebuilt 2 of them, that will push 1 further. Right, so you guys, let's get out here and start parlaying. Ooh, that was a bit of lightning right there. Parlay. The legendary but broken yellow Abassi sphere needs to be repaired. If you do it, the inhabitants of Bastion in Zavor will be glad to trust you. Take it to there. Okay. Right. I'm going to attempt to roughly stick, because I mean, yeah, so I'm going to roughly attempt to stick to the north and hopefully stay out of people's way. Whilst you potentially come down and attempt to find my next parlay opportunity. So, Edinia, my home capital, has just had that built. And so the next one will be, I think, an alchemy workshop. We very, very much need to increase our science. Very, very much need to get the technologies to increase our dust. We don't have those at the moment. I'm just going to auto that as well. Very nice. It's taking another village away from them again. Search that. Nothing of interest. AC dust, thank you very much. Search this one as well. What do we have here? Another 80 dust. We have some Tesla Warlocks. Very nice. They look very fancy. Although actually I say they look fancy, they've got a hero, and that's what actually looks fancy. I have 18 turns to continue to get back. If I did a straight run for it, It would take me 6. So I'm not too worried about that at this point. Once I've gotten this, we'll come to this one. Basically, that'll be a nice leap. So I might... And then these two, and then call it done. I might try and do a couple of leaps, because I feel like there might be winter coming up at some point soon. Ah, that's a great one, that is. Yeah, I'm going to chuck that one in. Get me some extra villagers. When, of course, I actually get around to building it in my towns. So, all construction is good. All that is good. All armies are moved. Let's chuck in one more turn and see where we end up. And make sure you have at least 5 villagers pacified and built. I suppose, yeah, because I've got a few other places that are built. Like, I'm actually not sure. I'm confused. But like I shouldn't have. A tribe gives Prapafeni a gift, an object they use to record knowledge. It is a history of the Draken, hinting at things that drive Prapaheni to cower within her area, seeking sleep. And we switch back over to the other one. Katangana awakes and immediately senses the unrest within the Eerie, that's the word. She quickly discovers its root, this strange object that a worshipful tribe gave to her sister. Kahengana sighs, heavy-hearted. She does not believe the rumours of subjugation and of ages spent as their slaves. While they had power that made them omnipotent, they always treated the Draken with respect. Why else could they have left the Draken as stewards of their home? Regardless, the artifact must be studied and understood. Assumptions made from cursory glances and uninformed readings must be countered by careful analysis done by the wise and the experienced. Initially, however, Kahengana must rebuild the morale of her people. Little can be done to advance their cause if the Eyrie is divided and unsure. When that is done, however, she will once again turn to progress, the future, and hope. And in the back of her mind, one thing is clear. If a leader is to be appointed to the 12, she or Prapaheni would be the most likely choice. Please your people for a period of 5 turns. Keep the approval level at happy in all your cities. That will probably... Ooh, well, they dropped a bit. That will probably happen once I have researched... Well, I say that once I've researched that. Not quite, because this one will be a problem. So I will need to... Yep, sewer system, which is coming next. So that's fine. Once I've built the sewer system, I think we should be good. I have found nothing. And nothing has been found. I have found nothing once more. It's a little bit depressing when that keeps happening. Whoops. Oh, yep, you were going to go pick that up. And maybe come across to here. You can simply jump into there. Some lightning going off. And again, if I keep to the... Oh, if I keep to the north, I'm not going to grab that because that will delay me by a turn. I'll come back and get those, maybe. And I believe I potentially... Yep. So in Lingane, I simply upped my science a little bit, which is... going to help me actually get some research moving. We're doing pretty well on this one. I think let's get 3 more people into the mix. The mill foundry has been built. How much does it cost to rebuild a village? 120. So that'll be waiting a little while. And then Empire Mint. I think is the way we're going to go forward on that one. Yeah. Let's push that up a bit more. That's just you. You're all good. You've dropped off again. Let's turn you back on. It's not a huge, but it's a little bit. The Emperor of Southwest broke your peace treaty and returned to Cold War. Well then. And I thought we were trusted. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to put you there. It's alright though. You can stay there. And I thought we were trusted. He's careful. He's envious. She's mildly jealous. And she is also mildly jealous. I'm going to keep that because I need all of that as is. As I gain very, very little. So let's hit that end turn button. Have a bit of construction. And we have this coming up in 6 turns. So I'm just going to... In fact, I don't need to throw in a building here. I'll think about that next turn. We are going to leave it all there, folks. I will do everything I need to do as there's no alarm bells that have come up, so to say. So I will chuck in my building and move my armies next turn. And as I said, we shall see where we end up. We are obviously trying to raise this guy across as much as possible. What's he looking at? 4 turns. And this guy's just trying to find more people. See who I can parlay with. And then, yeah, we will continue to grow. We're not planning any more expansion for a little while, so we will set up our five regions as is, and hopefully be able to keep pushing it forward from here. So, folks, thank you all very much for joining me, as always. I hope you've enjoyed it. And as I always say, if you have, don't forget to hit that like button. The support is greatly appreciated. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future episodes. But of course, the most important thing, stay happy, stay happy, stay safe, and stay healthy. We'll see you in the next episode, folks.